So I don't know whether you know this young lady, but this has been more than a decade in the making. You were the first of 8 kid fans this month. So thank you so much for kicking it off for us.
Thank you for having me.
Tell everybody your name.
Josie Mankiewicz.
Mankiewicz. That's weird. That's also my last name.
Wait, really?
Yeah, that's right. This is my daughter, Josie, 12 years old, Los Angeles, California. Thanks for coming here and doing this.
Of course.
Now, are you a little bit nervous?
Yeah, a little bit.
I think I am also a little bit nervous. You are now the third generation of Mankiewiczes to sit opposite me here for an interview.
It's pretty cool.
I interviewed your grandfather, my father, who would be very proud of you. And then, of course, your Uncle Josh. But now you make it 3 generations. Very exciting. Okay, so the movie you picked, Christmas in Connecticut, from Warner Brothers in 1945, cast led by Barbara Stanwyck. How many times do you think you've seen Christmas in Connecticut?
6.
Yeah, I think it's
Or
more.
like
You may
6
not
or
remember the early
7
ones.
or...
But we've been watching it every Christmas pretty much since you were born.
Yeah, so...
That's like at least, 12. Yeah.
Yeah, one would think.
And you liked this movie right away. What do you like about it?
I like that we watch it every Christmas and, like, it has a meaning to our family. And I love the storyline, and it's ridiculous, but...
So set up the movie for me a little bit. What's it about?
It's about this woman named Elizabeth Lane who writes for a magazine and...
Smart Housekeeping.
Smart Housekeeping. And in her articles, she writes about her life on a farm with her husband, her baby, and the cow.
Right, and she's like
this
and she can
perfect
do
life.
it all, right? Can she cook?
And she cooks these amazing, elaborate dinners, but she lives in a tiny apartment in New York City with no husband, no baby, and no cow.
No farm.
No farm.
And can she cook?
No, she cannot cook.
So
Every part of this article she writes is a lie. And then her boss, Sidney Greenstreet, invites a soldier who is fighting overseas to spend Christmas at her house with her baby and her husband and her cow on the farm. So she has to get herself a husband, a farm, and a baby.
Oh, John is the sailor. He's 2 hours early. What do we do?
Trouble. It's a rather peculiar situation, Judge. I'm afraid we'll have to postpone the ceremony.
Take him into the other room.
Yes.
No, not nigger. Wake up the baby.
The baby?
Well, it's borrowed. I mean, it's adopted.
She either has to admit that she's been lying, which she thinks will cost her job.
Yeah, because her boss is constantly talking about honesty is how we run this magazine. And
what do you like about Elizabeth Lane? And then I'll follow that up with what do you like about Barbara Stanwyck?
Well, I like Elizabeth Lane because I feel like she's imperfect. And sometimes I feel like shows or movies set up this unreal expectation for, like, that you should be perfect to be like this person. And I think Elizabeth Lane just isn't perfect.
Right, she's got flaws, but she's never mean to anybody.
She's never mean to anybody.
Yeah, she's not cruel, she's kind.
Yeah.
I think it is strange that this movie, which is sort of a screwball comedy, opens in a German U-boat. But very quickly we see Dennis Morgan on the raft, and he's thinking of, they're hungry. So he's thinking of, when can I get out of this? If I survive, I just want to eat. You like Dennis Morgan?
Yeah.
Dennis Morgan was maybe the top fan mail receiver at Warner Brothers, more so even than Humphrey Bogart at the time. So they cast him in this movie. Sometimes I think he's a little ordinary. Like, I don't think in some ways he's good enough for Barbara Stanwyck. But you think what?
I think that he is ordinary, but the storyline of this movie is so elaborate, and Barbara Stanwyck's character is a little bit dramatic.
Complicated. There's so much to her.
And Dennis Morgan being in this movie, being his ordinary self.
Like he's the normal one.
He's the normal, chill one.
All right, that's a good argument.
This is why I should be a lawyer.
Do you want to go? Do you think about being a lawyer sometimes?
Yeah.
How are you going to pay for law school?
Get a job.
Yeah. So, okay, before we show the movie, I want you to think about, because, of course, this is Barbara Stanwyck's movie, and she's my favorite actress. She's your mom's favorite actress. She's clearly one of yours. And it's her movie, and her just ability to shift everything she says. It's funny, she plays a liar, but every single thing she does is completely honest.
Yeah.
I mean, by honest, I mean, like, it's human. You understand why she's doing it, right?
Yeah.
And, but how much better is this movie, to give an idea because of mainly Sidney Greenstreet and S.D. Sakal, these 2 older guys, immigrants, one from Hungary and one from England, who, to me, like, everything they say is funny.
Yeah.
judge is here. We shall need you as a witness.
But, Mrs. Sloan, something happened. Something terrible. Catastrophe.
What is it?
I say catastrophe all the time.
Catastrophe, right? Shall we watch the movie now? We'll come back afterwards
I
and
think
talk.
let's watch the movie.
You feel like you did okay?
Yeah.
You want to toss to the movie the way your father does?
From Warner Brothers in 1945, Barbara Stanwyck, Dennis Morgan, S.E. Seacole, Sidney Greenstreet, and Reginald Gardner, Christmas in Connecticut.
Wow, that was so good. I'm back with my daughter, Josie Mankiewicz, the first of our 8 kid fans this month. We just watched Christmas in Connecticut, which Josie picked. A nice selection there, Joe.
Thank you.
Now, how long have we known each other?
I think it's been like, what, 12 years? Maybe?
Something like that. Well, I'm not sure full 12, but yeah. I feel like I've known you 8 or 9 years. All right, fine, 12. You've been a pretty good kid for 12 years.
Thanks.
Nice job.
Thank you.
And you picked a lovely movie, which we watch as a family every Christmas.
Mhm.
But we both love that wonderful exchange between Jonathan Yardley, played by Sidney Greenstreet, and
You mean Alexander Yardley?
I think it's Jonathan Yardley.
It's Alexander Yardley.
I don't think so.
It's Alexander
No, really? Wow. Okay. Alexander Yardley. All right. So we both love that exchange between Alexander Yardley, played by Sidney Greenstreet, and Elizabeth Lane, played by Barbara Stanwyck. When they think the baby, or at least he thinks, we know. Well, we don't actually know.
Actually, we don't know, yeah.
But we think it's, given how Uncle Felix is very casual about it,
Very
and that a
relaxed.
pocket watch is this size.
And the
odds
baby
are-
is like,
Right. Odds are baby didn't swallow the pocket watch.
Now, don't get excited, Mrs. Sloan. Babies often swallow things like that.
Poor darling, does your little tummy hurt?
Why? That's strange. He looks different this morning.
Well, wouldn't you look different if you'd swallowed a watch?
But he's a blonde. His teeth. And he talks.
Mr. Yardley, this is no time to take inventory.
If there's a lesson for Alexander Yardley
Yeah.
in this, what do you think it is? What should he start to do more in life?
stop talking.
Yeah, listen. Do a little bit more listening, because he just overpowers everyone. Right?
Yeah.
Which is the way some bosses, I guess, are. Right. Well, you'll find that out when you start working, which is going to be next
Yay.
year, by the way. Okay, so do you remember the other movies that you considered for this?
White Christmas.
Mhm.
I love Christmas movies, if you couldn't tell.
Yeah, you and your mom like White Christmas more than your dad does.
Yeah. And then I did Charade, Please Don't Eat the Daisies, and Meet Me in St. Louis.
And Meet Me in St. Louis is sort of Christmas adjacent
Yeah.
because it's
I mean,
got the beautiful Have Yourself a Merry Little Christmas song. But hard to get kids your age and younger and older to watch movies that are old. I mean, especially when they're in black and white, but really almost any old movie. Why do you think that is?
I think because people my generation and everything, we have such strange words for everything, and we just are so different than the people in this movie, and it makes it sort of hard to relate to everyone in this movie, or in any movie that's older.
What do you mean? What kind of words?
You're really gonna make me.
You opened the door.
All right, well,
as the judge would say. if
I
you were a
don't think
lawyer.
many people in 1940s movies are going like, "Oh, this is so Sigma.
Sigma.
This is low key chill or whatever."
Low key chill. I get. What does Sigma mean?
No one knows.
Oh, sure. Great. That's a great
No
thing,
one
right?
knows.
All right. So low key chill. What else?
Stuff like Riz or
What does Riz mean?
charisma.
Charisma. Oh, Riz. Okay. All right. He's
Yeah.
got Riz. Okay. All right.
Yeah.
I think I knew that and then forgot. All
Don't
right,
say that
Riz.
to anyone.
You don't think so?
Maybe not.
When I say sus to you,
Oh God.
like that guy was totally sus. What's your reaction to
I don't know you.
that? Do you like growing up in Los Angeles?
I love it.
You do?
I love it.
Yeah, you're like super proud. And,
Yeah.
and your mom's from the Poconos. And so you
She's
guys
from Jersey.
well, she grew up in Jersey, but her identity is in the Poconos. That's where the seminal moments of her life happened. So go back to the Poconos most summers, and then you go to camp there in the Poconos. And what do they call you at camp in the Poconos?
Hollywood.
Hollywood. But you like that, don't you?
I mean, I didn't choose it. It happened.
But it feels,
But they also call me Michigan because there's a girl from Michigan who looks a lot like me. So
yeah,
Well,
I
that
gotta
has
be honest,
nothing
that undermines the story.
okay, that's fair.
All right, Hollywood. This was wonderful. You know, I love you.
Love you
Very
too.
proud of you. Your grandfather, who sat maybe in that chair in 11 years ago in 2014 when he came in to talk about movies, oh, he'd be very proud of you. Be very, very proud of you. I love you. Thanks for doing this.
Thank you for having me.
It's a wrap on Josie Mankiewicz, 12 years old, Los Angeles, California. She's the first of our 8 kid fans this month. Thanks for watching, and stay with us because the movies continue here on TCM, and as always, they are uncut and commercial free. Nice job.
Next on TCM, A Night to Remember, then The Mark of Zorro, and later, Simon of the Desert. TCM is your movie oasis tonight.